Talk about a dominant performance. Talk about performing when it matters. Oh, they should be performing. They've got all these quality players. Well, there you go. There it is. 68-14 over the Ospreys. Last game of the regular season. Leinster finished second on the table, lock in a home quarterfinal spot, and roll into the biggest game of the year. Tails up, confidence booming, and their key players all playing really well. Big name players really stepped up in this game, and you love to see it. I feel like the squad rotation worked really well. So your big guys, Big Joe McCarthy, what? A hat trick? The big man, that second try down the touchline, wingers would be proud. John Olomu would be proud. He was ball in one hand, stepping, goosing past players, handing them off, hugging the touchline, went down and he looked like a winger. He looked like he's done that before. Big Joe McCarthy, he was really good in this game. And then all the other guys stood up as well, like your Josh Van der Fleers, Jamison Gibson-Park, James Lowe. Great to see Jordan Lama back. James Lowe was back as well. He scored. Jordan Lama come back. He scored 2 tries as well. And it was a great performance, a performance that was needed, I feel like, at this time of the year, especially rolling into next week. But also a performance that's been coming a while. I think it's been building. It's been up and down with regards to a complete performance from Leinster this season, where sometimes they'll be really good in attack, but then really struggle defensively. Then some games they'll be average on both ends of the ball. Then other times, like, defense might have been good, but then attack wasn't working. Nothing was in sync. Nothing was flowing, like balls dropping, hitting the deck. The options not being the correct ones taken, but it felt like everything come together in this game. And the timing of it is perfect. It is perfect. You have to give credit to Leo Cullen, the coaching staff, on how they've gone about rotating the squad as well, because it seemed like it looked like it worked. And how they've gone about, I feel like this whole season, because again, like Leo Cullen says, they love to get the flack. A lot of people love to give Leinster the flack. And I wouldn't say rightly so, but I guess the expectation for them is really high because, yes, they do have a lot of Irish players, quality players. They do get good signings each year. So, yes, I can understand in that regard because the expectation then is extremely high, right? But expectation and then reality, it's usually two different things, right? So, yes, you can have all the expectations in the world. Are you getting the results? Are you putting the performances out on the field? And it's all built up to this moment because, man, that's a performance right there. Yes, people are going to say, oh, it's only the Ospreys and they had nothing to play for and rah, rah, rah. You're still going out there up against whoever you're up against. And you look on the flip side, if Leinster really struggled, people would say the same thing. Oh, you struggled against Ospreys? They weren't playing for anything. And now there's that. But now they go out and put on a huge performance. And I bet you a lot of people will be saying, oh, it's only Ospreys. They've got nothing to play for. So sometimes you can't win either way. As an adopted Leinster fan, I'm extremely proud of that performance. I don't know if I'd say I saw it coming, but it's definitely, it's been building, and how they've gone about rotating the squad, how they've gone around playing and how they're playing throughout the year, like changing kind of their defensively, how they've changed to that more a rush defense, trying to shut players down or shut the opposition down, and then giving up kind of their attack to improve on their defense. To see that and how it's all played out through the year, where there's been lots of up and downs, but you get to the back end of the season, the business end, and Leinster finished second on the table. They've locked in a home quarterfinal. They've just put 60 points on Ospreys, last game of the regular season. And now you roll into the biggest game of the year, the Champs Cup final against Bordeaux, and you'll be you're probably going into that one as underdogs because we all know what Bordeaux can do on the day. But if there was ever a team right now that can shock the club rugby world against Bordeaux, it's Leinster right now. If there was a club team to do that right now, it's this Leinster team. So I'm very much looking forward to that. But sticking on this one, really good. Good performance. Love to see it. I guess the big question is now around squad selection for that Bordeaux game, because the past 2 weeks there's been rotations. How are they going to go about it this week? They've given everyone has had their little bit of game time. I'm pretty sure everyone is fit and ready to go, which makes it even harder for the coach, but it's a good headache to have. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to give him credit again. Leo Cullen's done, and the coaching staff have done extremely well at how they've rotated the players this past 2-3 weeks. Extremely important. Don't want to overload the players. You also don't want to undercook them. They need game time. That's the best thing to prepare them for the big games, is game time, is minutes under their belt. And I think he structured it really well. So here's my 23, or what my team will look like for Leinster for that Bordeaux game. So up front, Porter, Sheehan, Furlong. Goes without saying, they're all fit, they're in there, they're playing. Joe McCarthy, James Ryan in the second row. Don't mind that neither. Again, all Irish tight five. Then I've got Jack Conan, Josh Vanderfleer, Caelan Doris. Jack Conan and Josh Vanderfleer played really well on the weekend. Love to see their link up for Josh Vanderfleer's try. Caelan Doris was on the bench, but got his bit of minutes. And again, and I'm just going to keep saying it, the rotation, how they've gone about it, they've done extremely well in that regard. Jamison Gibson Park, Harry Byrne, my 9 and 10. Harry Byrne, still not fully convinced, but you've got him over Sam Prendergast. And I don't think Sam Prendergast makes the 23 for the final. In my centres, I've got Henshaw and Ringrose. Not sold on Henshaw. The only issue is there's not really anyone else that can step in at 12. Frawley, while an option, I don't think has played enough at 12 to give him a starting spot there. So you're going to go with Henshaw. Man, talk about been there, done that, experience in those big games. He's probably not going to win you the game, but he's going to get through his work. He's going to give it 110%. And you could see him maybe coming off for that last 20, 30 minutes. Ringrose is really good on the weekend, and he'll shore up their defense, and defense is going to be a huge one in that Bordeaux game. The back three, this is a big one, though. It's you've got so many options now that Lama and Lowe are back, but I've gone with Rico Ioane, Tommy O'Brien, Hugo Keenan. Okay? With Ioane, you could probably swap. Might bring Lowe in to change that, but I think the rest speaks for itself. On the bench, I've gone Callagher, Slimani, Clarkson. Good backup that. And they'll have to be big because, man, you're probably going to come up against someone like Ben Talmifuna later on in the game. So that's huge there. Then I've gone for Mangan and Deegan. So Mangan, the lock, the second row replacement, and Deegan, your back row replacement. Mangan, the past couple of weeks, has stood up massively. He can cover back row as well if needed. So I think that's a good... And it's just rewarding the youngster for how good he's been playing the past couple of weeks. So I don't mind that there. Then I've got McGrath, Frawley, and either Ioane or Lowe on the bench. Frawley covers 10, fullback, centre. Then Lowe or Ioane, either one. Ioane can cover centre and wing. Lowe can cover wing and fullback if needed. And McGrath's obviously covering 9. That'll be my team for the big one, the Champs Cup final. But I will do previews in the week leading up to it. But, man, just what a performance versus Ospreys it is. What a performance. Great for their confidence, good for the coaching staff as well to know that how they've rotated, how they've gone about it has worked out really well. And not many question marks now going into the big one. And that's what you want. You don't want, we leaked a ton of points. We missed 1,000 tackles. Our attack wasn't in sync. We dropped a lot of balls. We missed out on a lot of try-scoring opportunities. None of that. Like, this is the perfect roll on into this week. A good team run, pretty much, 68-14. Everyone's got their minutes. Everyone's got their game time. They're ready to go. The vibe will be up. The energy will be up. The confidence will be up. And they'll be licking their lips going into this one. And like I said, if there was ever a team to stop this juggernaut that is Bordeaux, it's this Leinster side right now, because they are humming. They are humming, and you love to see it. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. It's the big one. It's the week of the big one. What do you guys think? Let me know. What would you like me to discuss in the previews coming out this week? Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.